Hi, this is Connections with Harvest Nights, bringing you in a three-pile reading. Pick a pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3. Pile number 1 has a unakite crystal, and that connects with your heart chakra. Pile number 2 has an aquamarine, and that connects with your throat chakra. Pile number 3 has a clear white quartz, and that's connected to your crown chakra. So, like I always say, tarot is like spiritual poker. Nothing is set in stone. My voice is a little bit cracked because I have a cold like a lot of other people. So I don't want to complain about it, but my voice is cracked. I'm going to light some Palo Santo to purify the air and take any negative energy out of the air. Here we go, taking out all negative energy and calling in all our spirit guides and asking God to surround us with the white light of the Holy Spirit. So it is, so it is, and so it is. And thank you. I call in our guardian angels, our spirit guides, our animal spirit friends to give us some spiritual messages. I ask that you think about the number that you select, 1, 2, or 3, and as you're thinking of it, think of a question or concern that you have. I'm going to start off with pile number 1. I'll put these 2 piles aside. Pile number 1, you have the unakite crystal, and that is connected to our heart chakra. So this reading could be a bit about love, loving ourselves, loving others, romantic love, friendship love. The first card you have is an oracle card, and it is a moonology card, and it says surrender to the divine. So it's kind of let go of the past and accept what is and surrender to it. Because if we keep holding on to things that never came to be, we'll never be open to what can be. So surrender to the divine, surrender. The second card you have is another oracle card, and that's from the soul's journey. And you have success. I know that there is no greater goal than love. So this reading is about love. So this is something that if you don't know, well then, it's time to think about that. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than love. And it's true. Okay, here, and you have the death card. Okay? And I'm not worried about this card for you, pile number 1, because it says, I am learning that endings are really merely beginnings. So there's going to be the end of something, perhaps a relationship, and a new relationship coming. And perhaps it's going to start with you. In order to love other people, they always say we need to love ourselves, and it is a fact. We need to give ourselves that unconditional love. Now let's see what the tarot cards have to say. I'll put these so that you can kind of see them. There you go. But I'll turn them this way. Okay. Now your tarot cards goes as follows. You have the 4 of Cups. Okay, so you're going to be getting an offer. Now whether or not you're going to accept it, okay, it could be a new friendship, because Cups are all about emotions, okay, and relationships. So perhaps there's a new friendship or relationship coming your way. You're not quite sure if you want to embark on this relationship. But why not? Why not take a look at it? You never know what could happen, right? Pile number 1. So you will be getting a new relationship is coming your way, pile number 1. Now this card was already flipped over, and you have the Sun card, pile number 1. So the Sun card is all about growth and joy and rebirth and happiness. So something is definitely coming your way, pile number 1. The sun is shining. Perhaps it's this new relationship. Your third tarot card is the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords represents isolating yourself and relaxing a bit and taking like a little break. Perhaps you have to, think about this relationship that's coming your way. Perhaps you have to gain some strength in order to move on with this relationship. So you need to take a little break and think about it, meditate about it. And your last card for pile number 1 is the Ten of Wands. And wands are all about actions. Now you've been struggling and you've been carrying the load for so long, pile number 1. It is time to give out some of the chores. Okay, you're almost there. You're almost to where you want to be. Okay, so you have to let other people do some stuff. You don't have to do everything for everybody, and you don't have to be everything for everybody. Okay, be there for yourself. You're almost there. You've worked hard. You're going to make it, pile number 1. You're going to make it to wherever you want to go. Now, Spirit has spoken for pile number 1. Now let's go on to pile number 2. And that is the Aquamarine. And the Aquamarine is connected to the throat chakra. And the throat chakra is all about saying what you mean and meaning what you say. Now let's start off. What card do you have for... Okay, so don't let pride get in your way, pile number 2. Okay? Do not. The full moon is in Leo. And Leo is a very strong sign of the zodiac. And it's also connected to the strength card. So don't let pride get in your way. There's a situation where you might be letting your pride get in the way. I commit to the practice of seeing all the good things. Love is the next oracle card for you, pile number 2. So I know it's hard to it's hard. Relationships are hard, okay? And sometimes we do let our pride get in the way. But ultimately, it's love that always wins out. Always wins out. Being kind wins out to being mean and having pride get in your way. So pile number 2, the next card you have is, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So you have the Grief Oracle card. So there's something going on, okay? And you're feeling upset about a relationship or something that you could have said, okay? And you're letting your pride get in the way, pile number 2, okay? About the situation. It could be about a love relationship. But ultimately, you do need to say what you mean and mean what you say. But we could always say things that we want to say in a nice way. It doesn't always have to come out angry. There's always a way to tell someone how we feel without being mean about it. So these are your tarot cards. And that the first tarot card, pile number 2, is the Hermit. Perhaps you need to take some time to yourself, isolate yourself, and find out what you truly want. Not what other people want, it's what you want, pile number 2. Okay, find your light. Think about what you want in your life and what you want to do, pile number 2. The second tarot card you have is the 6 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Pentacles represents charity, being charitable. It also represents a loan being paid off to you or you paying off a loan. It also means don't let other people take advantage of your charity, because you give a lot, pile number 2. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles, pile number 2, is you worked hard. You deserve to spend your money the way you want on yourself. You deserve to give yourself a trip, a luxurious presence. You deserve to spoil yourself. So you go ahead. This card also represents a pregnancy, okay? And perhaps there's somebody you know that is having a child. Pile number 3, your last card, is the 3 of the Empress, which is a major arcana card, and it represents abundance. It represents creative ideas. It represents another, it has to do with a pregnancy also. So there's some kind of, there could be someone pregnant. Maybe you want to get pregnant, bring a new, you want to bring a new little person into this world. Also, it's about money. Okay, so there's money coming your way, pile number 3. Spirit has spoken, pile number 3. Let's go to pile number, pile number 2. Sorry about that. Okay, and you do have the white quartz, and it is the crown chakra. And that is all about being connected to this world and being connected to everyone in it. Okay, that is my phone. So I will, I'm sorry about that. I'm going to have to turn it off. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. We're going to have to let it ring. Okay, so pile number 3, you have the hold your vision card. So pile number 3, you need to hold your vision. Perhaps you have a situation or an idea that you want to happen in your life. So you need to hold that vision and don't let go of it. Okay, don't let your dream become just a dream. Perhaps you have something you want to do in your life. Perhaps there's a situation, a job that's coming up. Hold your vision, pile number 3. You have relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay, so for pile number 3, this is an oracle card of relationships. Okay, and you are attracted to people are good for you, and that's a good thing, pile number 3. And people are attracted to you. Okay, pile number 3, you also have to bring some balance into your life. Okay, this is an oracle card of balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay, so you're all about balance, which is perfect. Balance about your diet, your spiritual, your mental, and your physical balance, your emotional balance. Here's your tarot cards, pile number 3. The Judgment card. So the Judgment card represents letting go of the past and stepping into the future and stepping into the path that you were meant to walk, pile number 3. It's time to make a decision on what you want to do with your life. The second tarot card you have is the 8 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands is all about change and a lot of change. And the change is not quite grounded yet. It's up in the air. You have a lot of ideas going on. It's also about good news coming your way. This card represents travel, perhaps by air or water, or maybe just a road trip, okay? So it represents a lot of change. So perhaps once you make up your mind to what you want to do with your life, there will be a lot of changes coming your way, pile number 3. Okay, so we have the 7 of Cups. Pile number 3, you have a lot of ideas and fantasies and dreams and This card is all about you. You're always thinking about things. You're always thinking about ideas of what you want to create and what you want to do. And that is fantastic. It's a fantastic mentality to always be that creative. But at the same token, you need to take some of those ideas, maybe one or two at a time, and really go after them. And don't stop until you get there. The last card for you, pile number 3, is the Tower. Again, you have change coming your way, pile number 3. This change, okay, is going to take place really fast. And it is going to be so for the better. It's going to be a change that's going to make you feel grounded and strong. Because right now, what's going on, you're not quite having that balance that you want, okay? And perhaps maybe, yes, maybe it is in a relationship. That could be happening too. So big changes coming with your relationships or a relationship. More balance is coming to you, pile number 3. Big changes coming your way. Good luck, pile number 3. I'm sure it's all going to turn out the minute you make up your mind and go for it. Spirit has spoken. Have a fantastic week. And